Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Legacy Wealth Society. Good morning, YouTube. We're live. It is Friday, October 31st, Halloween. Um, let's make some money today, and let's try not to get spooky. You know what I'm saying? So far for the day, I'm excited because as it sits right now, we're currently above the VWAP, below the 21 EMA, and above the close from yesterday, which is at 26,149.25. So I want to see what type of movement we get this morning. Looking for some decent action, trying to work to get that payout from Tradeify. So we're gonna trade some funded accounts today. Won't trade those till about 9:45. So everything I'm trading before 9:45, those are just evals, so I can feel like I'm in the market without risking the funded. With that being said, let's be safe and let's just get it done quick today. Looking at these charts, let's get this mouse on this. There we go. All right. Let me put some lines on this one. Gotta have the lines on the chart. The lines will keep you out of bad trades. Somewhat. I want to see. I'm looking at my trading view charts as well. I honestly, we have push up all the way up to 26,274 for the overnight session. Yes, you can see here we're right here coming close to this whole number, that 200 level. If we get below this VWAP, which is currently at the 192.75, we'll definitely go down, do a gap fill today to hit that close from yesterday. So I'm just looking at all this. We may actually start trending down for today. So let's just see what we get at market open here. 7 minutes left.
Hey, Duane.
Morning.
I can't get it to work, so.
Did he send a ticket to Tradeify? Because if it's active, it has to be on their end.
I mean, I just went back to like the connection, so it's like, and I'm looking, I reset it, and I put the username, password. The count is live, right? And it's still not. So yeah, I'm gonna bone out, man. I'm not gonna just stay here. So
okay.
All right.
Well, have a good day.
Yep. You too.
Yes, sir. I want to get below this VWAP, because we get below that VWAP, it's right there at that, let's see, 192.50 level. We get below that VWAP, potentially I want to see a nice push down to the close from yesterday, 149, because we got that pivot down there as well, right at 133.75. So that's what I'm going to be targeting. Like, we get below that VWAP, then we're definitely going to potentially go down for that close from yesterday. We got that pivot point down there as well. So that's what I'm looking at. That's what I want to see. We got 5 more minutes for market open here. Tapping that VWAP right there. Just want to make $1 or 1,000 or 2,000. We won't complain. For the people in the chat, what are you guys doing today for Halloween? I know for me, I gotta take the kids trick-or-treating, and thankfully our neighborhood's really, really nice to go trick-or-treating in. Everyone will be on the golf carts, and we got the good candy, I'll say. We got the good candy. Less than 4 minutes now. Less than 4 minutes for market open. Be careful at this market open today. And actually, let me double check because I have not checked to see if we have news today, which I definitely recommend checking each and every day if we have news before market open, so we're not jumping into the market and something bad potentially could happen when we're in a trade. Nope. Okay, so no news today. So no news Friday here on the 31st. Next day with news will be on the November 3rd. Looking at this now. So November 3rd, we got news. November 4th, November 5th, November 6th, November 7th. Okay. So those days we should get some good movement, hopefully. Looks like tilting my head to the side so I can see that a little bit better. Looks like we may be trying to do a small bear flag currently on that 2-minute chart. Keyword small because we got that like doji candle with no body on it. So I'm expecting probably for us to start to waterfall down towards that close from yesterday. Since we're sitting right on top of this VWAP currently, right on top of this VWAP. Good morning for the people over there on the YouTube stream. Hopefully you're having a great Halloween Friday so far. Market's going to be opening in less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes here. I'm ready to make some money a day. Hopefully you're ready as well. Gotta make this money so then I could get to the gym, which will be very, very nice. Oh man, I got arms today. Yesterday, crushed shoulders. Today, arms. Trying to get back in the routine since I'm going to be heading back to Mexico in November. So that'll be fun again. It's crazy. When me and my girl were talking, it was like, we're literally going the same time in November that we went in October. So hopefully, we'll see. I know we love the place we go, the X-Correct. One of the best all-inclusive resorts anyone can go to in the world, actually. So we spoiled ourselves, and now we gotta keep going back. All right, less than a minute left here. We got about 20 more seconds for market open. If we push down through that VWAP, expected gap fill down to the 26,149.25 level. That's what I'm looking for. If we don't get it, we'll reevaluate, see where the market wants to go. Be safe, be careful. Market is open. Let's see what we get here. Looking heavy. Not trying to jump in prematurely here. Let's see if the dust will settle a little bit, and let's see what type of momentum we get. Want the waterfall here. Close that trade 420 on that one. Moving too slow on these Renko bars. I don't like that little price action, but we are trending down towards that gap fill for the close for yesterday, the 26,149.25. So we'll take that. Let's see what we get. Feeling that gap fill today.
Good old school jam.
Oh, you're back. Well, welcome back, sir.
Are you sure it's me?
Took a quick little scalp for a short.
It's like a retracement, like I'm in my parents' basement. You
Just patiently waiting. It's only been 2 minutes, but man, feel like I've been sitting all day already. That means I'm excited.
It just worked. I mean, it was like I checked everything, I rechecked everything, I didn't do anything new, and then it popped on. So I don't know what they were doing.
Well, that probably means the union worker finally clocked in and flipped the switch for you.
Yep. The big baller accounts. You know, I mean, it's a separate thing to most people.
All right, so brought this eval somewhat back to life. I feel like we're going to do that gap fill, that 149.25 level. Like, that's the close from yesterday. We got that pivot point below that, right at 133.75. So, all right. Well, we just tapped the close from yesterday. We're pushing through it. Let's see if we bounce up to keep us going down, or if we're just going to keep waterfalling here down to this pivot. Kind of want to see a bear flag get printed. That would give us a nice little A+ setup. Let's see if we can build a flag down here. Right above this close from yesterday, take us lower. Waiting for that 945 to trade my funded accounts. Gonna wait for the 2 minute or the 5 minute to give us the next bear flag here. This weather in Florida right now feels amazing, by the way. Nice and refreshing, finally. It's not scorching hot.
You got propane for your.
Oh, yeah.
For your
I did not go to use the fire pit last night. It'll most likely be turned on tonight. I know the kids have some friends coming over.
How much? How long does it last if you put a bottle on that thing?
It honestly just varies on how long we're running and how high we're running the pit on at. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like if we keep the flames to a lower level on the fire pit, we could probably last at least like 10 hours. So we get decent amount of time with it.
That's nice.
Yeah, I literally have 3 of the big propane tanks as well, because I have my fire pit, my grill, and I have an extra tank as well. So we have plenty of tanks if we need to keep something going.
Oh, totally. I have one propane tank that somebody gave me it was like a propane grill, and it was pretty hammered, but I rebuilt it and used it for a couple of seasons until it just kind of wasted away. But
okay,
I still have a tank, so you know, sometimes like in the future, conceivably, if we ever want to, we can like use it for camping. But, I just like to smoke everything, so get like hickory.
Yeah.
Or go, you know, I guess I'm old school.
No,
you wouldn't complain. You would not complain because you know all those cheats you have. They don't cut it when it comes to like a 6-hour smoke on some ribs.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
I picked up 2 big racks of ribs for this weekend. You know my spread. You know when I cook, I'm not messing around.
Yeah.
Some people have like it's just like a little patty on the grill. Put it this way, you could stop by and have a healthy meal, you know, in the scope of like anything I'm cooking, you know that.
Oh, 100%.
And we're cooking 2 days over the fire this weekend because we're gonna be around here, so we're gonna get our fire pit going with some wood cooking, and then we're also that'll be 2 meals, and we're also gonna do the meat, the ribs on the smoker.
Okay, sounds delicious.
Yeah, too bad you're a vegetarian.
I am a vegetarian, so it's slightly annoying sometimes.
I just think about all those innocent broccoli stalks are just trying to grow, and then somebody comes with a knife and cuts them, and then wraps them in plastic, and as they're slowly dying for weeks in the store, then they get eaten.
Not the innocent broccoli. That's awesome.
Well, it looks like we found some real resistance in that close, right? Look at
yeah.
that. How about we use that to our advantage, our discernment, the power of discernment.
I want to see us punch through here. I just took a short on that bear flag.
I'm not in any hurry because of that. Now you got to punch.
Look, I closed out $300 right there.
Oh, here we go. We're going to be going down to that. Okay, I have a question for you. That micro scalp thing, why do they even say it if it doesn't matter? Are they just trying to subconsciously push people off of that?
They are. They're trying to get people not to do the micro scalping as much, but they're not going to deny a payout because of it currently. There's that pivot point finally. I could have stayed in. I could have made some more money, but I'm not complaining. Not complaining.
127 is our next hit, right?
I will. Let me double check in 1 sec. I'm rotating my accounts here. to the next funded. All right. Well, with that tap of the pivot, 133, 127.50, that's the low for the overnight.
Okay, yeah.
Right back up to that close from yesterday as well. Want to get below that pivot point. We got 4 more minutes for the 15-minute range to be completed. But want to get below that pivot. Maybe we retest that low from the overnight session, that 127 level, which we're coming up to. I would want, once we hit that 127, if we're not like pushing, I'll let it, as Moose say, retrace slightly and then take another short. So there's the tap of the 127.
They're tapping it.
Closed out at 260. Only got 120 on that. Not overly upset about it, but because if we're going to keep going low, we're going to stair step it down. That's how I feel. Whenever we hit these lows like this and tapping the red line on the chart, we always tap it, pop up, tap on the way down. So that's one bear flag, 2 bear flags. That one pulled back on me right there. Not overly upset about that, but just slightly.
You are kind of breaking your own rule here.
I did.
And again. And you actually said, let me switch to another funded. So none of this, like I'm only trading evals in the first 15 minutes.
Well, I saw the momentum. Because as it sits right here, we're going to keep it coming down.
Well, you changed the subject quick.
We have a minute left for 9:45. Minute left.
So what I experienced this morning was kind of like what you had that one day where it just went for a while. It just wouldn't work until 10.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So they must have been doing some server. That guy's like, oh man, I got to get back for my coffee break.
And that's so weird too, because it happened so randomly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not something that you could ever expect because it happened so randomly.
Yeah, and it happened to the minute because, like I said, I'm out, and I said, it's just like I gotta try because it's just like I mean, I'm here, I'm ready, I want to trade, so it's like let me try again, and then it just like fires up like, oh, like what's your problem?
Yeah. Let's see if we build out another flag. Let's see if we get another bear flag. $9:45. We got 30 more seconds for that 9:46 time. So the 15-minute range would be fully completed. Seller's trying to step in right there.
That's fine. Let them step in, build that resistance. We'll get our 15-minute range, and then we'll own the breakout. We went through a whole number there. Keep that in mind. See, we're balancing up at that whole number.
Took a short there. Did not get what I wanted.
Well, because it balanced off the...
It bounced right off of that one.
Well, it's because the whole number, man. That's if you would have known there was a whole number, you wouldn't have taken that.
Yeah, I wasn't. I got over eager right there, but it is what it is. Let's see. I'll switch to this one.
Can you please confirm the 15-minute range? I'm drawing my thing, and since you have it automatic, it's just like,
yeah. So the high of it is at 199.50.
okay,
The low is 26.09625.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So I can get it to the point, you know what I mean, instead of like, so I appreciate that. Did you hear me? So I say thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Any big plans for the weekend?
Like I say, we're kind of going to be around here, and we're going to be doing like some, like, you know what I mean, we're talking like all day cooking in the over the fire, and then we're also just going to be doing projects, so it's going to be real chill.
Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Yep, absolutely.
They've got kids coming over later today.
You said that. Those days are mostly gone for me. Like they, it's like weird. Like, it's kind of like one of those things. Like it seems like it's gonna be forever, and then it's not. So
yeah,
like, my one son's gonna go to a Halloween party kind of thing, and then he's gonna be gone. And then just kind of other kids will show up, but it's cool. It's just different. You know what I mean? It's not like everybody's gathering.
Yeah.
I don't have to entertain anybody. It's like if you're over here, you're listening to my music, eating my food or our food, but you know what I mean? It's just like I'm just chilling. You wouldn't know it by talking to me, but I'm a pretty good host.
Well, I could tell. Well, you cook for an army, so that right there lets you know you're a good host.
Well, I like to have plenty, like during the week, and I want good stuff too. So I want to be like none of that played out back stuff, where somebody gets like one like good cut of meat, and then it's just like the rest of it's like, eat a strip steak, boy. So, you know what I'm saying? So I want to work those cuts. I want to make it delicious. I want to make it like a restaurant experience.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. I do want to give myself one of those Weber, like there's a new Weber kettle grill that like has a divider in it for like really small stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, You know, it's kind of like just driving a V8 like I do. I don't care if I fire up the big grill. It has like it has a mind of its own. Like, you know, some people have like a Bluetooth thing that will tell you the temperature and all that stuff, but I think that's cheating. It's like you gotta play it like an instrument. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you gotta know. You have to know your grill. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I think that other stuff is like cheating. Or the people that have the pellet thing and they like adjust it. It's like don't like have the art of it. Okay, it's like I'm gonna add this much. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna like bring it up. I'm gonna adjust that heat. I'm gonna, you know what I mean. I know how long it's gonna cool.
Yeah. Detox. If you're getting into trading, what are you looking at trade? Are you looking at trading futures, stocks, forex? There's a couple different things that you can trade. I recommend trading futures. That's what we trade. And I recommend you not using your own money to trade as well. Especially if you're new to trading, there's no reason for you to risk your own money starting off. So I recommend trading with a prop firm. We trade with Tradeify. Use code LWS. I'll give you the best discount with them. If you want to learn how to trade in the way we trade, you can go ahead and hit the link in the bio. Join the founders group completely free. We'll get you up to speed with trading. It's the best thing you can actually do. I'll tell you that. Trading is the best thing anyone could ever do.
Let's get some action.
Yep, just waiting. Just waiting right now. We got some selling pressure.
I see that. It's just like it's a big. It's just in that range, man.
Yeah, I want to see us break out to the low side here, but we have tons of selling pressure. Looking at these 2-minute candles, look at those wicks on them.
I just feel like it's just kind of channeling along like it does, and it's gonna break, and that's where we're gonna make our money today.
Hey, I'm ready for the break. When everyone wants to give it to us. Welcome to the YouTube stream for everyone over there. Hopefully you're staying safe in the markets this morning. Yeah, tons of selling pressure right now. Well, keep trading in the future. You should tell us the price action too, so we know when to trade.
But that'd be too easy.
That would be too easy. You are correct.
I have my doodle on the 1 minute, and it's literally like walking up it.
I'm just waiting for the momentum here, like that.
We need heavy. We want heavy. Do you know what that is?
Oh, I know what heavy is.
It popped out and it went right back into that 15-minute.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not mad. Too mad. I switched over to one of my evals, but I just got stopped out on that pop back up. But watch, it's now it's going to start to waterfall. So annoying. That's annoying.
Pulled back a lot on that one.
That's Aggie. Aggie. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. That's what I've learned with trading, you know. So at this point, just wait till we fully break out of this 15-minute range to the low side, because as soon as we popped out, we retraced.
It was a violent pullback.
I should have closed when I was in the green. I was being greedy. I wanted more. So that's my fault. Just waiting for that momentum. Because this is one flag right here. Needed to pay. Needed to pay. Well, not needed. Wanted to pay. Let's see if we get the momentum here. We're consolidating right now, but want this follow through. Just close that one. Finally breaking out of that 15-minute range right there. Let's see if we pop back into it. If not, if we don't go back up, first target we're looking for will be 26,044. 26,044, but the bulls are trying to step in right now. So right back into that low, the 15-minute range. We want some more follow through here, but we got these wicks on the bottom of these candles. That's what's making me slightly hesitant. We need like a solid rip right now for a waterfall.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't want to leave that 15-minute range.
No. It's like teetering. It's like on the fence. It's like, do we go lower or do we go higher?
But if I do a trade, it's going to do the opposite. So which way do you want it to go?
Well, I want it to go down.
I'll just take a long and then I'll go down.
Don't do it. Don't take the long. I want to hit that 44 level.
This week has been awful, to tell you the truth. I'm trying to like soldier on, but
trust me, I feel that one. I've had like just today alone on one of my fundeds, I got stopped out, so I can't even trade anymore today, which is annoying. I'll say annoying. This week hasn't been the cleanest week, even for myself.
I mean, for me though, it's like, it's coming up on the end of the month, and like I had some promises that I made that weren't like overly specific. So I'll tell you about it when it's not on screen.
Copy. Break. We just broke out of the 15-minute range once again. We gotta get more follow through here.
I need to get like, to pass that low because it just keeps coming back up. Yeah. 10 o'clock. Well, it's 10:01 now, so.
Let's see, we punch through here. Tons of resistance right here. Back into the 15-minute range. Let's get away from this thing. Come on, give us the waterfall.
Candles are all holding on the 89 line, so they're ripping up to the EMA now. I see a massive. It was trying to do a big old bear flag on the 2-minute. Let's see if we finally get the follow through here. Yeah, it's balked me a couple of times. I'm probably should be done for the day, but like at this point, it's like let's go down and see what we got.
It is heavy right now.
Well, it said that 89 level, I drew a horizontal line, and if you look at the bottom of the 1-minute candle, it's right there. So it's like that's the pressure point.
I closed out of that. This thing's not moving the way I wanted to, but as soon as I close, of course, it continues down. Just agginess today. Just agginess. That target is the 44 level. Let's see if we pop up. Maybe build out another flag.
How long are you on here today?
I may actually get off early today. Had to run some more errands. Yesterday I was running around town, Orlando, Longwood, Lake Mary.
Oh man, you were in my neck of the woods. What were you doing up in Longwood?
I had to go to a parts store. I had to go pay for some parts for my mechanic. and that's where the store he goes to is at.
Oh, okay.
So I had to drive over there. But luckily, I had to go to Lake Mary already. So from Lake Mary, I went to Longwood. But from there, I literally went from Longwood all the way over to Avalon. So
Okay.
I was literally all over the place.
Like around the world and back again.
So not as much running around today, but still some running around. So I'll probably, depending upon how the market's moving, like I'm not going to trade my funded accounts anymore today because one, I can't trade one of them, and then the other one I don't want to put at risk since I'm green in it for the day.
Yeah, no, I understand.
But even with me green in that account, I still don't, I'm not happy because it's not a big green, it's green, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta be thankful for that. But it's annoying because I got stopped out in my other funded account. In one of my accounts, I was going to be getting a payout, which I still can. I gotta stop pushing myself, like pressing on the days.
Yeah.
Because that's been messing with me mentally for the past like week and a half. I will say that. Because I'm also pressing because I'm going to Mexico. I want more money. I need more Mexico money. I need pesos. So I'm pushing harder. And I gotta remember, just relax one day at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back into this low, this 15-minute range. Not a big fan of the movement right now, but we are seeing that this low, this 15-minute range is clearly a big zone because the price keeps pulling back into it.
Yeah, I would be happy if we just abandon the low and go the other direction because this is like somebody that can't decide what they want to eat on a date.
That's the worst, especially when you ask like your wife or your girl, like, "Hey, what do you want to eat?" And they're like, "I don't know." Well,
oh yeah, and then it's just like, okay, you don't know. How about we go get How about we go to the steakhouse? No, I don't want that.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, you said you didn't want to go. Okay, Mexican sounds good. Nah. Like, okay, well, you know what you don't want.
I be laughing so much at that because
it's like, they're like, I don't really know what I want, and it's like, okay, Mexican, no. Steak, no. You want to get sushi? No. Chinese? No, we can just order that in. Okay, well, what's left? Viking food?
Viking food. No, it's funny too because like 90% of the time I'm not eating with my family what they're eating only because I'm carnivore. So they'll be trying to figure out, okay, what do you want to eat? I don't know, but they want me to tell them what they should eat.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm eating beef and eggs. Like, I'm the last person that should be telling you what you guys should be eating right now.
Yeah, I don't got any skin in that game. You know what I mean?
All right, breaking the 15-minute range once again. Yeah, for me personally, they had to drop it below this line on the chart to get me interested for a short.
Yeah, I would, I'd say either I agree there, or it's just like, it's got to get above that EMA and start doing something.
Yeah.
Because it feels like we're diddling in the middling, but we're like not in the middle, but it's kind of behaving like that.
Yep.
It got the best of me today.
You and me both. You and me both. I just pulled up the calendar. I have literally 10 trading. I have 10 trading days until I go away for Mexico. So two full weeks of trading. And I'm going to have to keep reminding myself that so that way I don't overcomplicate this, because that's the easiest thing to do while we're trading is overcomplicate it. Because we're pushing so hard sometimes because we want to get to the end result. But that pushing to get to the end result faster is what ends up messing us up.
Yeah, totally.
Because it messed me up today on one of my fundeds where I'm going to have to come back on Monday and start re-putting the money in that I lost today, which is annoying. Hanging out.
On 5 minutes, that candle is so damn tight. It's like a falling star.
Yeah, I want the next candle on the 5 to potentially be like a red candle for a short to take us low. Since we're literally hanging out right below this 15-minute range, but this is a clear zone. Let me pull up. Let me backtrack here. See what's in this area from last time. Yeah, so we were doing the same thing yesterday in this area. Just the back and forth like an argument.
Well, that last that horizontal line, I stretch it out on the 1 minute, and it's like literally that 89. If it's not touching, it's within like 4 points on the upside of that. So there's something that's holding right at 90 to kind of spring it back.
Yeah, we got push lower. Welcome to the YouTube stream for everyone that's on here. Appreciate all you guys tuning in today. Hopefully you guys are green for the day. I'm green in some accounts, red in other accounts. I trade multiple accounts. Done trading my fundeds for the day. Working on trying to get this growth account with Tradeify Pass to give me another funded account. Currently just waiting for this market to drop here. We're consolidating right now, so be careful, be careful. No reason to jump in prematurely like I did. Learn from my mistakes. And yes, my line is holding up the market. I apologize as well for that. The market makers are watching. The market makers are watching. When this breaks, it's going to be a good break. I'll tell you that. But I want to see us get some momentum here. I need more. Yeah, of course. Of course. Let's see if we continue pushing, or else I'll just kill this trade.
It's thinking about it. It wants to.
It wants to. Come on, give it to me. Give me the waterfall. Right back into that 15-minute range. The bane of my trading today.
Every time I tried to take a short, it ate me up.
Well, it's currently trying to eat me up right now. Trying to see if we reject off that low of the 15. No, that's crazy.
And the 104 is where my 1 minute EMA is. So it kind of hit that, went through it, rebounded.
Consolidating right here.
Right at that whole number. And if you're allowing that, the 21 on the 1 minutes between the whole number and that right now. It wants to break.
Come on. Nope. Stop down. That's craziness. What a day for me, man. Just frustrating. I hate going to the weekends. Red. I hate that. I'm green in my fundeds, but I'm still, even though that was an EVA, I still feel red. You think it's going to break to the upside? Honestly, we have to get above that pivot for me to want to say it's going to break to the upside. So until we get above that pivot point, which is currently sitting at 133, I'm not expecting it to break to the upside. There's the 21 EMA tap right there. Showing us another bear flag somewhat on the 2 minute.
Wake me when it's over.
Let's it's trying to reject off that 21 EMA right there. Let me pull up my handy dandy calculator.
you and they back and forth to each other. So you might hear a bit of some differences with composed, and of course I sing different from James too. But again, it's not the being sort of just showing what James and I as there's the James.
Still hanging out right below that 21 EMA. We have not pushed past it yet. Getting rejected right there. Let's see. That was a massive rejection off that 21 EMA. We cleared some previous wicks. We have another wick down at the 62 level. All right, just cleared that 62 level wick.
Boy, it went back quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's like you on a trampoline. I can't keep up.
But look at that push right back up, though.
Oh, yeah.
Big old bear flag on that 5 minute.
The bear flag on the 5 minute?
Yeah.
I want to see it. I really do.
If we get some solid momentum, I may take another stab at the market. But right now it's trying to push back up. But maybe if I just move that line, maybe the market makers will let it go through it. A serious push up right there.
We're going right back to that EMA at the whole number.
There's the 15-minute range once again.
But so close to that whole number, it's just like an added complication. And you also got that EMA there too. Even the 2 minutes getting down to 108 at this point, and the 1 minute's at 100.
Look at that wick on that 5 minute. That's not what I wanted to see.
Looks like it.
Let's see if we tap that 21 EMA again. Let's see if we reject again. There's that whole number as well.
Whole number, 1 minute, 21 EMA as well, as I mentioned, which I know is kind of like not a canon, it's kind of like reading the excise chapters of the Bible, but it's also right there. It's playing.
So we tap that 21 EMA. The bear starts stepping in.
It's on stilts, man. Come on. Yeah.
Trying to push back up to that 21 again.
Again.
And now we're just going back and forth right between the 21 and the low of this 15. So, all right, there's a push through the 21 right there.
Yeah, but is it going to do anything?
No clue right now. We got to see, because if we reject like we did the last time, it'll get ugly. But we have that pivot above us.
133.
Yep.
0.75.
You just
Come on.
just gotta laugh at it. I feel that one. I just don't want to go long and then just get rejected right away. That's my issue right now. Because we do have that pivot up there, and sellers trying to step in.
Come on. This is kind of like watching grass grow. It's exciting.
I don't know if watching grass grows exciting, but hey, if that floats your boat, Steve, whatever works. You know what I'm saying? Whatever works. All right. Sorry to push up off that 21. All right. Right below the 21 now. I stand corrected. Not going to jump. I've been tempted, but I'm not going to jump in on during this range right now, where we're currently this new range that we're sitting in, only because I've already gotten chopped up. Not trying to get chopped up more here. Just waiting for it to make the move finally.
Make the move.
Because all of this is all consolidation of this area, so. Welcome to the YouTube stream. Welcome everyone over there. Hopefully you're green for the day. Seller's trying to step in here. But I'm not trusting it yet. Let's try. Let's see if we break out of this low of the 15-minute range once again.
I'm having to look away for a second. I'm playing chess because somebody's trying to take me out in chess, and it's like they're going after my bishop. It's like I just totally draw them into a trap.
Sounds like the market right now, trying to trap us.
I get equally screwed in chess, but it doesn't cost me any money.
All right, aggressive push up. We cleared those previous wicks. But we come right back down to this 21 EMA. So
Right back down to the EMA. I'm gonna clear that wick at 120. Come on. Get to that pivot point.
I'm not trusting it. I put some more money in this account, but I'm not trusting.
It's gonna touch that pivot point. That's what you always said.
Yeah, that pivot's acting as a magnet. That 133.
Come on, and it's gonna springboard up to the 151 VWAP.
I'll probably, for me, I'm waiting now.
I'm waiting now.
Wait to see us actually get to that pivot.
You're not one to miss a move.
Well,
What?
I'm green in this account 580 for the day. I'm red in my other funded account $1,200 a day.
And you're stamped out of that, so you can't do anything with a 12 because that's a gross. So what are you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna sit and
you
watch.
Are sitting, boy. You are sitting.
Only because can't rush the process. And I gotta keep reminding myself that I literally have 10 more days after today, 10 days, 2 full trading weeks in order to take a payout before I go away to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I gotta keep myself on that focus, I guess, like pulling back, like, hey, I don't have to make it all in one day. Even though I want to make it all in one day, trust me. Here comes that pivot. Haven't touched it yet. Close. I just don't want to touch it and then get rejected. Still hasn't touched it.
It's thinking about it though.
Vehicle detected. I gotta love like when it's windy at my place because like the palms will be like flowing, then my cameras will go off because of the motion. And they'll say vehicle detected like that. It's just my car's in the driveway. All right, we did not touch that pivot point.
It got mighty close.
It did get close. Well, since I'm actually done, I'm going to switch off this funded. There is one of my growth account eval, so I did put some money in earlier. Let's see. That one I was in drawdown in, so gotta love that. Let me, if we get a move, I'll take a trade on this one. See if we can get this one funded. We have not touched that pivot point.
It's getting closer every time, though. If you look at the wicks on the 1 minute. It's
Oh
like
yeah, it's like right there. But we don't want to be right there. We want to already be there.
Well, if it goes there and then it like rockets up to that VWAP.
All right, there's the pivot point.
Man, the wind is pretty crazy.
Y'all making big money today?
We making money. Can't say it's like big money.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I missed you guys this morning. I'm out. I had to take my dad to the VA hospital.
He okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, it was a pre-scheduled deal, but
Okay.
his ride didn't pan out, so I had to do what I had to do.
That's it, man. Family, man.
Oh yeah. How's the market looking?
The market's being the market.
I'd say it's being a little choppy version of the market, but
well, I stayed on yesterday for the afternoon, and I made a little bit of money.
Okay.
Had some decent trades.
good.
Yeah.
Happy for you, man.
So I was excited for this morning, but he called me last night at like 8. So I'm like, well,
Disruption always follows intention.
Yeah, but the thing is, man, the market will be here, and you got to help your father out. That's gold.
Yep.
oh yeah, I'm hoping to be back and try to catch some of the afternoon. To try to see if I can catch a setup, at least a setup,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
just to keep my eyes on the charts.
Yeah, keep your eyes on the chart and your eyes on the prize.
Yeah, my eyes is on the prize always. So y'all still got chilly weather? It was like 40, 45 degrees.
Yeah, this morning I went outside and it said it felt like 45, which is like being on an alien planet out here.
I love it though. My AC isn't even on right now. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't turned on once. So I'll take it.
I'm loving it.
What gets me is the people that are like walking around here and it looks like they're going under the tundra. They got like their ski coats on. They got like layers. It's like, come on. It's going to be like 70 is a high. You'll make it.
Yeah, this is shorts and a shirt weather for me.
Well, I was outside with flip flops doing all my morning chores. It says felt like 45, but
Coming back to the close of yesterday right there, that 149 level.
And then right above that, the VWAP.
Yep. So holding, waiting to see what happens once we touch that VWAP.
I'd like to see a flag.
I'll take a flag too. I want to see some clear momentum. Because, well, actually, this is like right in the middle of the 15-minute range where we're currently at.
In the middle. We don't diddle.
We don't diddle. We do not diddle in the middle. Glad I just saw that small dotted line on my chart. Let me know that's the middle of the 15-minute range.
Hey, Baton was going to say something. What is it, Baton?
No, I was asking, aren't you pretty close to getting a payout?
Which one?
Yes and no. Yes and no. I'm slightly upset. On one of the accounts I was expecting to take a payout on like Monday of Tuesday this coming week, I got stopped out on. But it happens. Can I still get a payout next week? Technically, yes. I just got to put more money back in it now. That's the issue.
Well,
So
you're you're just taking a longer route to the work today.
Yep. And I was telling Steve earlier before you jumped on, my issue is I'm how do I put it? Since you need certain trading 5 trading days for your per payout type deal, I'm always pushing during those 5 days. Where I gotta remind myself it's okay if I take 10 days for the payout, as long as I get the payout. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I gotta stop putting that added pressure of trying to get the payout right away, because whenever I stack that pressure on, I do stupid stuff. I do stupid stuff. Pushing through that VWAP right there as well.
Human nature.
So, like, before you jumped on, I had checked the calendar, because instead of me thinking 5 days for a payout, I gave myself now 10 days, because I have 10 trading days left before I go back to Mexico. So I'm like, as long as I get a payout before I go to Mexico, I'm good. Gotcha. I'm good regardless, even without a payout before Mexico. But for myself, my goal is now just a payout or maybe 2 payouts on my funded accounts.
7 payouts.
But not 7. Not 7, but maybe 2 payouts on each of my accounts before I go to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? I have 10 days to do that. That's very easy and more manageable, I would say, to do.
Yeah, little base hits.
Base hits each and every day. That's it.
Yeah.
Like one of my fundeds today, I put 580 in it. I'm done trading that one because 580 for the day. That's good. Base hit. Come back on Monday, try putting in like 400, 300, 200. You know what I'm saying? Just stack it that way.
Yeah. Is that on a 50K?
Yeah, that's a 50K. I only trade the 50Ks, to be real.
So then, like, to do a, so let me ask you this. So when you do so on a 50K, so you got $3,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so anything above that, they give you on the first one, what, 1,500?
No, so as long as you hit the 5,300 in your 50K account with Tradeify, your first payout will be the 1,500 on that account. It's per your accounts, so they scale you 1,500 for the first payout. Your second payout on the same account is 2,000. From the 2,000, it goes, I believe, to 2,500. And so on like that to 3. And then after your fourth payout, then like there's no cap on how much you request.
So let me ask you this then. And this is just me thinking, and I could be wrong. That's why I want to ask.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you hit the 53, right?
Yeah.
You gotta have what, 2,100 in there for your drawdown, right?
Well, that's why they raised it. So when you take that $1,500 out, you're going to be left with like 1,400 and some change of drawdown. Okay. So in order for your second payout, technically all you have to do is put in $1,600 to request your 2K payout at that point. But what I've learned, for me, on this account that I'll work on the payouts on before my trip, when I get to that period where I can request a 2K, I'll most likely only request a 1,500 again. Just so that way there's a little bit more wiggle room for the drawdown.
Right. That's what I'm getting at. So,
because my issue has been, Vatone, and it's not even a real issue, because for me, I look at this as you're literally taking like the growth accounts.
Making babies. Your money's making babies.
Exactly. So even if I blow that account after I've taken a payout, I'm not mad about it, because off $100, I just made $1,500 to $3,500. Like that's a good return on $100.
I'll see.
Yeah.
Will you spot me at 20?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my threshold for me personally, just mentally, is I at least want to take out $3,500 per account before like I blow it or I take a bad trade. I end up losing the account. So my goal is always to get $3,500 out of my funded account before I potentially blow it.
So think about it. Think about this, and this is something I've been thinking about. So instead of reaching the 3K, reach the 5K, take the 1,500. Now you got a big buffer.
Yeah.
Right. And
but
then
sometimes it's good just to get that taste. You know what I'm saying? That way it's just like, because you're in the game longer. So you pull that money and then that money's yours.
Right. But I'm talking in terms of safety though. So
yeah.
As long as you have that buffer there, you're not really, unless you just have some really, really bad trading days, as long as you still having winning days, like you don't have to worry about the drawdown. Am I correct?
No, 100%. 100%. My whole thing with trading prop firms for me, I'm trying to get better at it. I'll say just mentally with it. I'm using prop because I've spent over $10,000 of my own money and blown a live funded account. Like I put in 10 grand in a funded account and I lost it. You know what I'm saying? So for me, yeah, the bigger buffers work, but at the same time, a lot of traders, especially when they're new getting going, it's better just to get the payouts than have that big buffer. Because God forbid, right? You end up going on a 2-week losing streak. So that 5K that you put in your Tradeify account, which you could pull the 1,500 in the 2,000 from, say you drop below 2 grand, right? So say you put 5 grand in, but you lose 3K. Now you're sitting there, you can't get a payout, so you can't pay yourself for the time you put in for the previous weeks, and you're trying to just get to the 3,000, right, in order to request a payout. So you have to actually put in like 6 grand to get 1,500 at that point.
That's why I asked to look at it from a different perspective. Yeah.
No, 100%. I definitely want to build my accounts up so that way I'm not cycling through them, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm using this as well just to get the payouts at the end of the day, because until the money hits your account, it's honestly, you don't have anything.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I rather get payouts and deal with building accounts, buffers, everything, but consistently get the payouts. You know what I'm saying? Because to make trading real, it has to be in your personal account, not the Tradeify sim account that they're paying you from.
Right.
You know, and honestly, it's helped me seeing the money actually go into my bank account each and every month. It's helped me like, okay, trading is real because I'm actually being able to use the money that I'm making from trading to purchase things, to do things, you know. Mexico, twice.
Yeah.
Once, twice.
Oh yeah.
3 times a country.
I plan to go back soon.
Okay.
I gotta update my passport. It expired.
Okay. Yeah, definitely get that updated.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it in the mail here as soon as it expired on my birthday, man, and I just kept putting it off. And so I'm like, man, I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon, so I'll just get to it when I get to it.
Yeah.
But 10 years went by fast.
And it's surprising too, because you look down, you're like, wait, I gotta renew this? Like what just happened?
Yep.
Because I'm sure you remember when you first got it.
Yep. And that's when I'm like, man, because when we went to Mexico, I looked and I'm like, man, it expires like in a couple of months.
Yeah.
And she had to update hers anyway because the name changed and everything. So she hadn't done that yet. So I think we'll just do it together.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that way it's the mutual support through that.
Yep. And then you won't forget either, because with your wife knowing when it expires too, it's like, oh, babe, we gotta get this fixed. We're gonna have to get ready to go.
She won't let me forget.
They never let us forget, sir. They never let us forget.
Never.
Good or bad.
And sometimes not in that order.
Amen.
Facts. Facts.
That'll preach right there.
Yes, sir.
So sitting above this close from yesterday, sitting above the VWAP. We got 8 more minutes. I'm gonna be getting off here. Gotta go to the bank, then hit the weights. Today's arm day, so I'm excited for that one.
So you're gonna go to the bank and lift your bag?
I got something for your arms, man. You can get on the plane, come to Texas, and watch this truck for me.
Wax on, wax off.
She need a bag.
Yeah. Whenever I get ready to want to wash the cars, it always ends up raining. I'm like, oh, okay, never mind.
That's Florida style right there.
Sometimes I do it just because we need the rain.
Yeah, there you go. I tell my wife that too. It's like as soon as I wash the cars or we do certain things, it's like it's gonna rain. But it's like Vitone said, it's almost like a rain dance. You know what I mean?
Yep. No Moose today?
No, Moose, he's working. He's in his trailer cutting hair right now. He's a mobile barber, so.
Best way to be.
Yep. And he's been my barber, probably about 8 years now.
So did you get your beard done?
Well, believe it or not, Baton, I used to actually have hair up top.
We all did.
I remember that.
And then I got tired. Of always having to go to him for a lineup, everything like that, and the cut, the fades. And one day I'm like, you know what? Just cut it off. He's like, what? He didn't want to do it because I had that nice hair. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you sure? I'm like, do it. He didn't even do it. He had put the razor on my head. I had pushed my head forward for him to know I was actually serious.
Well, I'm bald, not by accident. I mean, not on purpose. It's by accident.
Okay.
It just happened.
Yeah, I feel I had a spot on the back of my head that I was holding on for dear life. And then I'm like, I'm not. Let me just cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, because even with the low fade, I still had a small little patch in the back that was kind of faint. I'm like, let's just get it off.
I was in that club.
The
Hold On To It club.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I go to the barber to get my beard. I shave my own head, but I'll go get my beard done.
Yeah, I shave my head throughout the week, depending upon if I have meetings and stuff. If not, he'll shave my head every Saturday and do my beard. So he keeps me clean. Just sitting right above this VWAP. Not a big moving market for this morning.
Yeah, once I get off today, I don't want to see it till Monday.
I feel you on that one.
I'm just ready to start celebrating. Because we're going to be like betoned in here, but we're going to be cooking over in our fire pit for 2 days. So also going to be using off that smoker today, like this weekend. So it's just going to be big, like this family party time.
It's
That's
perfect
awesome.
smoking weather. I love it.
Yeah.
It's just getting too expensive.
Well, I like, that, some of that Texas beef would be nice out here.
That Texas beef, man, I was like 2 or 3 months ago, man, I was buying briskets for like $40, $50, and I went a couple of weeks ago to do one for my birthday, man, and it's damn near $100.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I walked by, I saw it. Like, I mean, there's one place we go that has the great cuts, and I walked up and I looked and I said, I'm good.
I'm good.
Some pulled pork. I did.
Oh yeah, we do like I mean, like on that slow smoke on my offset, I definitely I do up a lot of pork, and we'll
VWAP touch, close from
VWAP.
yesterday touch.
Are we actually going somewhere?
Let's see. We may end up possibly like rolling over here slightly. But there's not a lot of selling or buying pressure right now. So it's hard to distinguish what direction it truly wants to go right now.
It didn't pick up yesterday until like after 2.
Yeah. I see the bull flag on the 5-minute. Let's see what we got going on the 1 minute over here. Nothing crazy. 2 minute. This could be like a flag. Let's see what we get. We get 2 more minutes, and I gotta get off here. I gotta go work out. I'm stressed. Today was not a good performing day in the markets. This week has not been a great week for me.
You love adversity. You put on your resume.
Oh, 100%. This week was like a blah day for me, blah week for me, where I made money in some accounts, I lost money in some accounts. Like, it wasn't like a clear like losing week or a clear winning week. It was like literally how the market's moving right now, not doing anything. So we'll definitely be back Monday.
Oh yeah, live to fight another day, brother.
Oh,
That's it.
that's all this is. That's all this is. Starting to get that. We have that wick on that 5-minute candle right there.
Is
About
it gonna break to the upside?
possibly this is looking like a bull flag. Even on the 2-minute. But I want the clean momentum. Because we broke out of the 15-minute range to the low side already. Are we going to break out through the top now?
I clear that wick at 182.
Yep, got that wick there, but I do not like how the market, how the sellers just try to step in right there. I said I want a clean, clear momentum. It's 11 o'clock now. Let's see if we get some type of movement real quick before I get off. If not, we're going to live to fight another day. Like I'm tempted. Jump in here for a long, but I need the momentum. I need the momentum. Because I don't want to jump in when we're building structure for the flag.
Gotta move.
It wants to go. It wants to go.
It's getting ready. It's lighting an engine right now.
Let's see, we rip it here. Come on, Betsy. Give us the rocket ship. As it does clearly nothing right there.
Well, all right. Well, listen, man. You both have an amazing weekend.
You as well, sir. Enjoy the cookout.
Oh yes.
Eat some meat for me. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's gonna be delicious, man.
I believe it.
Sounds good already.
Oh yeah. Well, we're doing like we have a big Dutch oven, and we're gonna cook over the fire pit for 2 separate days. Like what you're gonna do is stew some other stuff, and then I'm gonna be running that offset. So it's gonna be insane. I can't wait.
Nice. Send us some pictures.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
I definitely will. I can send them to Duane sometimes.
He sends it to me and make me jealous. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, I'm always smoking some meat, man. So I'll do the same.
Oh, yeah, let's make Dwayne just a wreck with all this food stuff.
Oh yeah, I cook every day.
Yeah, well, that's it. I definitely like to cook every day, or I'll cook and then we'll bring it out. But if it's like a big cook, but
It's the perfect weather for it.
oh yeah,
Y'all have a good one, man.
All right,
yeah, you
gentlemen.
too.
I will see you
All
guys on
right.
Monday.
Sounds good.
Well, everyone on the YouTube stream, appreciate you tuning in. I'm gonna be getting off as well because market's not really moving right now, and we gotta run around. We gotta get to the gym, everything like that. So, with that being said, I will see you guys on Monday, bright and early, 9:20 a.m. Stay safe in the markets and have a great weekend of Halloween.